guys, welcome back to the channel where I cover missing persons, unsolved cases, crime news, and more. We have great news today. Good news for Tommy Zeigler. The judge has granted him an evidentiary hearing. Okay, I've been waiting for this since the hearing last week. And she said a couple days. Well, I guess today, Monday would have been a couple days. But hey, I'm happy that we heard about it today. So there is a 4-page ruling that she put out. And it's been scheduled for the first week in December. They already blocked that out. So the week of December 1st. And this is very, very good news, like I said. I'm going to probably go through this case more in depth between now and then. So let me know what you guys think of that, because there is a lot I haven't covered. I was just very basic stuff, but I can go through a lot of the documents and what have you. Obviously, the current DNA stuff, I don't know about, but there is so much evidence that shows that Tommy is innocent. There really, really is. So without further ado, let's jump into onto the Orange County Court's website and pull up the judge's ruling. And as you guys are familiar, when we did Sarah Boone, this is the Orange County Clerk website. This would be, well, he actually has 2 open cases for whatever reason. But this one here, well, this one's from 1988. I believe the other one was from 1975. But again, this is the state of Florida versus William Thomas Zeigler Jr. So his real first name is William because he's a junior. His father's name was William, but everybody calls him Tommy. Again, this is the clerk site, and we had last week the court minutes from the hearing on 8/7, where they talked about how she was going to have her ruling within a couple days, and they already blocked out the first week of December for this hearing. So let's pull up the judge's order granting the hearing. All right, so this was e-filed today, 8/12/2025, 1:21 p.m. I believe I saw it not long after it posted because I've been checking the clerk's website a lot. So again, this is State of Florida versus William Thomas Zeigler Jr. Order granting evidentiary hearing on defendant's motion for post-conviction relief. This matter comes before the court on William Thomas Zeigler Jr.'s defendant motion to set aside convictions based on newly discovered evidence filed on March 21st, 2025, and the state of Florida's answer to defendant's motion for post-conviction relief filed on July 14th, 2025. The court held a Huff hearing on August 7th, 2025. The court, having considered the same and being otherwise duly advised in the premises, finds as follows. Here the court includes a brief procedural history of relevant recent events. A full procedural history will follow in the final order. On May 20th, 2021, both the state of Florida and defendant jointly filed their joint motion and stipulation regarding the release of evidence for DNA testing. The court granted the joint motion on December 19th, 2022, and released the requested evidence for DNA testing. The court entered a supplemental order on May 19th, 2023. The instant motion for post-conviction relief is based on the results of that DNA testing. Having reviewed defendant's motion, the state's answer, having considered the argument of counsel and the record in this case, the court finds an evidentiary hearing is required. Accordingly, it is hereby ordered and adjudged that 1. The defendant's request to set an evidentiary hearing on defendant's motion to set aside convictions based on newly discovered evidence filed on March 21st, 2025 is granted. This is not a ruling on the merits of the motion itself. 2. An evidentiary hearing has been scheduled to begin on December 1st, 2025 at 9 a.m. in courtroom 19D. The parties have indicated the hearing will take no more than 5 days. 3. The Office of the State Attorney is directed to prepare a transport order and deliver the same to the court by September 15th, 2025. 4. A case management hearing will be set by the court at a later date, ordered in Orange County, Florida, on the date of electronic signature. And it's signed by the judge, Letitia Marks, circuit judge. So I think this is all just the copies for the email, because lots of folks got this. So anyway, yeah. He's got his hearing. I mean, this is the best news, obviously. And I know his, investigator and his longtime attorney and his team, they have been working so hard to finally get to this point. And Tommy has had so many denials from Orange County, to give him a chance. And I'm just praying. I am praying that this evidentiary hearing shows the judge that Tommy is innocent. Because he is. Tommy is innocent of these crimes that were committed on Christmas Eve in 1975. So this is big news. Tommy really is the longest. Well, he's been on death row the longest in the state of Florida. I mean, he's been on death row since his conviction in 1976. Yeah, I applaud his. He just has tried to keep his head up. He has never given up on his fight to prove, he's innocent. And as I've discussed in the couple videos I've done, there's just so many questions as to his guilt, just during the trial itself. I mean, you had that juror, he had no blood, on him. There's just so many things. And I'm hoping that this DNA evidence is finally going to seal the deal and show the state of Florida and Orange County that Tommy Zeigler is innocent. So I actually requested to have a couple days off that week because I really want to be in court for this. It's local, and you guys know that I live a few minutes away from where the furniture store used to be. So I live really close. And I recently went in there. It's now a thrift store. It's since been a couple different types of thrift stores. I'm not sure what it was after it was the furniture store, but it's a little eerie in there, And surprisingly, a lot of people don't know about the Zeigler murders. And I hate to call it that, but that's what the case is referred to as, the Zeigler murders. So I'm going to go through more of the case between now and December 1st. I can get through some of the documents from the initial trial, so we can go through that. Let me know if there's anything that you would like me to see if I can dig up and discuss in Tommy's case, because let's keep it in the limelight, because this man deserves his freedom, and he deserves to be exonerated because he's not guilty. He didn't do this horrific crime. He didn't. All right, guys, I hope you have a great rest of the day. And most of all, stay safe.